Hello.
Does this go lower?
So they told me I was supposed to come up here and talk to people. Do you guys know anything about that? All right, well, before we get this started, I think we've got a few minutes yet. Hans, are we going to get started now, or are we going to wait a little bit? It's okay if we want to wait a minute or two. Everybody, the person I'm talking to, for the people on the live stream who are wondering, I'm talking to Hans. He's also known as Royal Coat. He was the head of scheduling. So, well, there you go. So, as you can imagine, if you guys have seen outside, there's a line going around the building for this. And she needs to quick run and use the bathroom or something. Astoundingly, she's human.
Oh no, she's back.
After she's back, get started.
Oh, that was fast.
And I can just say this because every week I do Saturday Night Songs with Michelle Creber on Everfree Radio, and what people don't know is that she's constantly saying, "Mike, hold on, I'm gonna go grab a biscuit," and boom, she's gone. She's out the door. You can hear her in the background. She's like, "I'm going." You hear just boom, a slam of a door, and then 5 minutes later, "Okay, I'm back. I have a biscuit. I'm eating my biscuit now." Hilarious. It's awesome. But anyway, okay, well, I guess we're going to get this started then. First of all, I just want to give a shout out to all the people who are standing diligently in line outside. I know there's a line going all the way around the building, and that's dedication. So I'm going to give them a round of applause here. Now, also before I get started, I do want to say that about halfway through this panel, there will be Q&A. What that means is my good Canadian friend Screwball here, you can tell he's Canadian because of the flag. He's going to be filtering through questions. Like every other one of these panels that we've had so far, these lovely ladies are not allowed to talk about upcoming seasons. I think they're allowed to say that there's a season upcoming.
Yes.
Or heavily imply it. Nod once if there's a season 3. That was the most painful nod I've ever seen. No, so yeah, guys, don't ask them about season 3. They can't talk about it. So, and just try to keep your questions good. He's going to filter through, just make sure they're safe. At that time, there's a microphone there. When you guys line up, when I say we're about to go into Q&A, line up and try to form the line that direction. Because if you go down the middle, the backs of your heads will be streamed to thousands.
Oh my, that's dramatic.
So. All right, well then without further ado, let me introduce 3 wonderfully talented individuals here. To my right, I have Claire Corlett.
Hello, everybody.
You know her better as the voice of Sweetie Belle. To her right is Maddy Peters.
Hey.
And she is the voice and singing voice actually as well of Scootaloo.
Scoot, scoot, scootaloo! Scootaloo!
And of course, to the right of Madeline, atop Michelle Creber's head is Apple Bloom. I'm gonna start. I lost my mic.
Oh, goodness.
Hello, mic. Oh, there we go. It was your power of applause. It just knocked it out. Well, so I'm going to start off with a very, very general question. And my question for the 3 of you is, how did you get into voice acting?
I got into voice acting when I was 5, and as you all know, probably most of you, my dad is a voice actor as well. He's Goku, and he's Cheetor in Beast Wars, and he's also Glitch Bob in Reboot, so yeah. And when I was 5, he made a demo for me, and we did a demo, and then I just, from there, continued on with his agent, and I just got jobs.
Well, and something I should mention here really quick, too, is that Maddy Peters, your dad, actually runs DHX.
Well, he isn't running it anymore. He started Studio B, which was what DHX was before DHX bought it, if that makes any sense. And yeah, he's not doing it anymore, but he was a very big part in it before, so. And that's kind of how I got started as well. He got me to do some free stuff when I was really young, and then eventually, like, I got my big start with Martha Speaks. That was about 5 years ago. Yeah.
Come on. And Michelle, who are you again?
I'm the one wearing the awesome hat on my head.
It's a pretty awesome hat. Well, and Michelle, your whole family is coming from actually a musical background. Could you talk a little bit about what your dad does, what your mom does?
Yeah, sure. Well, my dad's a amazing jazz pianist, and he's worked with many awesome musicians and such. And my mom is a voice actress and also a singing teacher and a director and a producer. And so she was doing a few gigs. And I wasn't really into voice acting when I was a kid like I was with singing. But when I was around 4, I did a little DVD for my mom's singing group, and we had a little voiceover thing in that. And I was like, oh, that was kind of fun. And then a few years came, and then I started doing like a few little commercials. And then I got an agent when I was 6, and then I booked Lucy and Charlie Brown for a few episodes when I was 7. And then I started getting serious, and I started booking more things, and then I did Dinosaur Train, and then I got Martha, and then I got My Little Pony. And that's where I am now.
Well, and I should point out, too, that all 3 of you are here with your parents, and I know that I see a couple of Crebers in this room, so I just wanted to quick recognize Monique Creber over here, who has worked so hard with Michelle. I know that from working with her as well. And then also Michael Creber in the back. Those 2 have worked impossibly hard to get her where she is. So, no, give them more applause than that. They were great. And I don't see your dad.
Dad is not here, sadly.
But I think he deserves.
But my wonderful mom is.
Where is she? Stand up.
Stand up, Mom. Woo.
And Maddie, I blazed in here, so I didn't see if your dad Blair is here, but is he here?
I don't think so, no.
Oh. Well, I think a big round of applause for her parents as well, because, again.
Mom, stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Taller, please, ma'am.
Mom, stand up, please.
There we go. Well, and so, excuse me. My next question for you. Oh, sorry, just making sure they got that all worked out there. Is actually, I mean, it kind of ties into this. You know, your parents are helping you guys pursue your careers, but it must be difficult to do full voice acting careers while still being of school age. I mean, I know you guys are taking classes. I know from our interview we did with you, Maddie, you're still in high school. I mean, and you're still doing extracurricular activities. For all 3 of you, how do you balance the rest of your lives with an acting and voice acting and singing and dancing careers? Or do you?
Schedule always helps. Yes. I'm not that good at organizing, though, so I have to put props to my mom, who has whole computer calendar thing set out for me, because I'm not very good at remembering. But basically, I do soccer, and I'm in school. I'm going into 8th grade, and so the beginning of high school. I go to a private school, and I also do voice acting and acting, on-screen acting now. So it is very complicated. Sometimes can be very all over the place, but really it just comes down to a calendar. It actually is that hard. But like, as long as you have like a proper system set out that your whole family knows about, and emails and everything back and forth, and you know where to be at what time, then everything's all good.
Well, I kind of suck at schedules, but I play volleyball and softball, and I dance, and I'm in high school, and so I have quite a lot of homework and work to do and stuff like that, and I also need to make sure that my voice is okay, so I drink lots of tea, lots. And mostly, I just try and not procrastinate. It's really hard for me, really hard, especially with the internet.
What's the internet? I heard it was a system of tubes. They're applauding because they know it's a system of tubes. Well, Michelle, how do you balance all of the things you do?
I don't know.
And how is your professional hockey career coming along?
Oh, very good, yes.
One thing that you guys, if you don't know about this, is that I believe, well, I'm going to assume that all three of you, but especially Michelle, is an obsessive Canucks fan.
Obsessive.
And I'm torn because I know people.
Oh, no.
I know people who are fans of the Bruins.
Boo! Andy Stein.
Yeah, I just wanted to-
not.
I wanted to point out that you guys just booed Mando Pony, but that's okay.
And some might say that they're a fan of a team called the Wild.
Well, you know, those people are educated and you know, well-read and also Minnesotan.
Right.
I don't know who you're talking about, though.
Uh-huh.
Well, anyway. So, you know, we just kind of made fun a little bit of the internet, but, you know, that's something to be said. You guys are all, teenagers, approaching teenage, and you all are connected online. How crazy is it for you that there is such an online phenomenon that's built up around a show that you work on? I mean, how is it to be a teen online when your characters and your voices are that popular and have become memes all around?
I love it. Brohoof, everybody in the audience right now. Brohoof. The Brownie fandom is just, I'm speechless. It's like every day on my YouTube comments, or I try to every day, read all the comments I can and just try and reply and like, you know, interact with the audience and stuff and who's watching my videos. And that's why it's so cool to come here, because I'm meeting all of you guys. And it's like, I thought I would never be here. I thought that it was, I think it's amazing. I mean, I don't really know what to say. It's awesome.
And I agree with Claire 100%. Brohoof, everybody.
20%, 120%, 20% cooler.
20% cooler.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I just love how it exploded and it seemed to come out of nowhere. Like, it took me completely by surprise, and it's awesome. I've been on Reddit and seen all the cool, like, My Little Pony related art, and I was just blown away by how many creative people there are out there and how funny people are, actually.
Well, once again, I agree with them. And Maddy was saying how it just exploded, and I totally agree. I remember I got one email, and then I got 2, and then I got 5, and then I got 20, and then I got like dozens. I was like, what? I didn't know what it was at first, but I was unsure of it at first. But then when I started talking to all these people, all you bronies, I was like, this is so cool. They're actually really nice, educated people who actually have a total soft spot for this show that we're working on. And it's great because we have such a fun time recording it. And and Claire said, you know, like, we try to comment on everybody's comments, reply to everybody's comments.
Interacting is key.
Yes, exactly. Woo.
Well, you mentioned...
Oh, I'm sorry. Brohoof!
You mentioned a word that I think elicits a reaction among all bronies, which was Reddit. There's also a chan out there, a 4chan.
Oh, it's kind of scary.
I'm just saying what I've heard. Which means that you guys must be aware of certain memes out there about your characters.
The
Maddy
chicken meme.
Maddy Peters, is Scootaloo a chicken?
Scootaloo is not a chicken!
Apple Bloom, what do you have to say to that?
Now I know how to call a chicken. Scoot, scoot, scootaloo! Scoot, scoot, scootaloo!
Sweetie Belle, is your real name Sweetie Bot?
Truth comes out right now, people. It is.
Do you guys have a favorite image or a favorite meme out there? Is there something that just resonates with you when you see it online? Because, I asked this question yesterday, and Tabitha St. Germain started something to do with mooses or meese, or what is it, moose, meese? I don't know. Look, there's a moose.
Moosin.
If, do you guys...
Yes!
I was getting to that. Do you have a favorite meme out there, or is there one you would like to create? Because in front of you is a crowd, and online is yet more crowd that can do that for you.
My favorite meme is probably, I love all the Sweetie Belle memes that you guys just make up or just make really, really popular. Like me hiding in a basket soon. And then whole bunch of other ones. Let's see. Well, the one that I'm a dictionary, of course, because I am, you know that. And all of them are so great. I would not say that I have a favorite meme. I have a gazillion. All the memes of Sweetie Belle I love, of course. But if anyone watched my the second or first vlog that I vlogged of behind the scenes of Everfree, I tried making a meme. As you can tell, I'm not very good at making memes. I had these ear things, and I was I don't know. It doesn't make sense. So, yeah, I can't make memes. Bottom line. What about you?
Well, I can't really think of a really great Scootaloo meme other than the chicken one.
That's still great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's great.
I did see a comic the other day that was adorable. It was Sweetie Belle called Scootaloo a dodo, and then she was like, "What's a dodo?" And then, who was it? I don't know. One of the ponies said that it was a bird who couldn't fly. Twilight, yeah. Said it was a pony or a bird that couldn't fly, and it made Scootaloo sad. Yeah,
Well, I know that this is a favorite amongst the Brony community, but my favorite to this day is Twilightlicious.
Well, and I think for a while there, you were trying to get Apple Bloomlicious going, too.
I'm the A to the...
That's the dictionary.
BLOOM. Okay, wait. I'm the A to the double P LEBLOOM. And ain't no other pony troll it down like me. I'm a Blicious. That's not quite as catchy, but it works.
I've got one last meme question for you, Claire. When you see a Joanne Fabrics or a other...
I told you guys, it's dumb fabric! And you can tell Rarity that, by the way.
Well, before this panel started, I actually asked all three of you separately a certain thing to see if we could do this, and you all agreed. So now I'm gonna ask you, if you could do each other's characters, what would it sound like?
Who's gonna start? You go first.
You go first.
Okay. Okay, this is my Scootaloo. Don't call me things I don't know the meaning of. And my apple bloom. We take cash or credit.
Hey, that's
Okay. That was fine.
Okay, well, this is my Sweetie Belle.
I really like your mane.
And my Apple Bloom.
We take cash or credit.
Okay, this is my Scootaloo. I am not a chicken! And this is my Sweetie Belle. I really like your mane!
Well, and I know from speaking from you guys, with you guys before that when you went in originally to audition for the parts that you play, that you auditioned for several characters, and I wanted to know who you expected you were going to be playing, or did you have an expectation? You just kind of.
I expected that I would be Scootaloo. I auditioned for Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo, and I thought that I failed my Sweetie Belle audition. And I thought that because I usually play like tomboy or like raspy, sort of kind of short, icky, sticky, short people characters. And so I thought I was going to get Scootaloo, but I got Sweetie Belle, and I was like, oh no. What am I going to do? And then I just started practicing my voice, and then I got better. So, yeah.
And I kind of expected I would get Sweetie Belle. Like, I hadn't ever done like a tomboyish voice before this. So yeah, that was quite a surprise.
Yeah, actually, I thought I was gonna get Sweetie Belle too. I didn't even like know what I was gonna do for Apple Bloom. I just kind of did some sort of young. Actually, I did first round, and I did a little bit lower than they wanted it, so I made it higher. And then I just thought, oh, okay, well, it wasn't really that good, I thought. And because I'd never really done a country accent, like not just kind of saying it randomly. And also, Sweetie Belle was a singer, so I thought if I was going to get any role, I'd got that. But then I also got Sweetie Belle singing, and I got Apple Bloom singing, so I was like, okay, I'm happy.
I actually remember auditioning for Sweetie Belle because I had to sing a song. And evidently it wasn't that good because she's the singer for my part. But if you want to hear some bad singing.
No, you're not bad. No.
Not bad.
No.
I think they want to hear some now.
Yes.
I warned you. I told you if you offered, they would want it.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T, find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T, take care, TCB. That's all I did. And that's why I did not get the part for the singing.
That was good.
It's fine.
Haters gonna hate.
Oh.
If they're not hating, then you're doing it wrong.
Well, you know, because you didn't get the singing part, you didn't have to sing the Cutie Crusaders song. Yeah, that was intentionally bad. No? Okay, never mind. She's like, what are you even talking about? Well, so, okay. I actually wanted to go back. You guys, because you're in school and you are, you're of a younger age group, you're kind of closer to the demographic that the show was originally intended for. Do you guys have friends that were surprised to find out that you were a part of the show? Or do you run into people, say, Maddy at school or Michelle, in your day-to-day life, that just suddenly go, wait a second, you're that character?
Well, I know, you might not expect this, but we have a really small private school, so I basically know everyone's name and everything. And I used to actually go to the kindergarten class and just, open up their Tupperware because they have small, tiny fingers, and they needed help. So, and then of course, I just told them about because they were talking about it's going somewhere, okay? I started talking about the shows that I was in, and I didn't tell them about My Little Pony because back then, like this was when I was in grade 6, the beginning of grade 6. I was like, it wasn't that big to me. But then once the Brownie fandom came up, everyone at school, they would be talking about it, and some people would come up to me that I did know, and they would just be like, yeah, I like My Little Pony, it's really cool, and then other people wanted to be here today, and other people think I'm weird.
Well, I have a few bronies at my school, and sometimes I have to leave class and like go to a My Little Pony record or something. And I'll leave, and they'll be like, "Where were you last class?" And I'll be like, My Little Pony recording. And then they're like, "Whoa, I didn't know that." But I'd have to say that one of my biggest fans is my sister, who's right there, and her friend.
Give it up for Cass!
Cassia!
Casserole.
Casserole, yes.
Cinnamon Roll is her pony name.
You know, that might get drawn now. If there's a if there's a reference image they can find somewhere for the pony, or if it needs creating, we've got a room of creative people here.
Nice.
All right, a challenge.
Challenge accepted.
What about you, Michelle?
Cinnamon roll OC.
What about you, Michelle?
Go. And it's probably done. Well, Michelle, do you run into any fans that say beforehand that you knew? I mean, I know that you're private schooled, or I should say you're homeschooled, and you have a tutoring schedule. But have you, when the Brony fandom first started up, before you really started having your face out there among the fans, did you have any people that you knew that suddenly said, "Wait a second, you're Apple Bloom? Oh my God."
Well, I don't actually.
Sorry, what?
What? What did you say?
Ermahgerd. I actually didn't. Continue.
What did you say?
Ermahgerd.
Michelle, that's what we
What?
call that's a meme.
Yeah, but right now I don't have pigtails and braces, so it doesn't really work.
Don't have boxes of shake and bake with you? No? Okay.
As I was saying. I don't actually go to a regular school. I am, well, it's not actually homeschooling because my parents don't teach me. I don't think I could even be taught by my parents because I would just lose my patience. Because I love my parents, but it's just, you can't be taught by your own parents. It's just, you have no determination to, you just procrastinate a lot. And I tried it. I couldn't do it. And anyway, I found my tutor. And so I get my work from a distributed learning program, and then I do the work, and then I hand it back, and then I get my grade and everything. Anyway, I don't run into people at school, except when I go back to my old school. Then people say, "Oh, I have quite a few fans of Mulgrave," and they're really excited when I come there, and they sometimes get me to sign things and stuff. But it's hard in voice acting because people don't recognize your face. So even if they're a huge fan, they might not recognize who you are. That's yeah.
Well,
That's the only flaw of trying to find, like, if you know a voice actor but you don't know what they look like, that's the only flaw of trying to find them.
Well, and this is a true story. The first time I met Michelle Creber, she looked up and she goes, "Oh my God, your final draft?"
No, I didn't say it like that. I was like, whoa. Because you had red hair, and I didn't expect you to have red hair. You had red hair.
I've been told this.
You had red hair. Because I saw a picture of you earlier, and you looked more like brown hair, and more, it's like you look shorter, and you were tall. You were tall. I was not offensive. I was just like, oh.
You guys ever see, interviews with radio hosts or whatever, and they never look the way you think they're going to? They always look really weird. I'm that guy now.
No.
Yeah.
It's just when you hear someone for so long and you don't even, I never actually saw his face technically. I watched a video of him at BronyCon, and that's it. And so when you talk to a person for so long, just their voice, then it's just kind of weird when you see their face. You're like, whoa, your final draft. Like, aren't you supposed to be like just this kind of recording you press play?
That actually is true, though, as well. I just push buttons. Well, actually, I should say, though, that some people may recognize your faces. Not only were you guys just recently in Smart Cookies for Claire and Michelle, but also, I know, Michelle, you've been in episodes of Supernatural. You've been in an episode of Eureka. I mean, you were in...
My favorite show. I love that show so much.
You were... I think I'm going to Well, you've been on screen quite a bit.
Yep.
Why don't you tell these guys what you've been in?
Well, I
Aside from everything.
I did a Disney movie when I was 9. It's called Search for Santa Paws, and it was a buddies movie. And I got to film with all these really, really cute puppies, and I got to sing a song. And then I filmed for a few weeks. It was awesome, and that was my first big thing, and I was super excited. It was awesome. And then Supernatural, Eureka. And then I just did a movie called Killer Among Us like a week after we finished Smart Cookies, which was crazy. Yeah. And then I've done. Wait, are we just talking about on-screen stuff? Are we talking on screen?
Well, sure. Or anything else you'd like to talk about, really.
Okay. Well.
She's got such a large repertoire, and actually, this is something that surprised me. You know, when we first interviewed her back in like November, my tech director, Rich, 8-Track, who's back there right now, he actually goes, "Oh my God, she was in Eureka, she was in Supernatural." He geeked out. Yeah, you did. But anyway, yeah, you guys should look. I think your faces are becoming known. Plus, I know, Michelle, you've done a lot of stage work as well. I mean, you were in The Wizard of Oz. I think you were in Annie. What's that?
I have a magazine of her in Annie. The big poofy red hair. At first, I really didn't know it was her. I actually recognized her dog first. Sorry. Until I read the name on the bottom that said Michelle Creber. Then I knew it was her. So.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, well, actually, I was going to say, yup. Yes, I was a Dorothy in Wizard of Oz in a production in Vancouver, and then I played Annie twice at 2 major productions in Vancouver. Excuse me. And I've also performed in many other musical theater things with my mom, and she produces big shows every year. Well, not as big as anymore because we don't have much time these days. But she used to produce these huge concerts in Vancouver. They're called The Magic of Christmas, and that's not really staged, but it's technically live. And I did it at one of really, really nice. It's called the Queen Elizabeth Theater, but unless you're from Vancouver, you probably wouldn't know what that is. Yes, it's where the riots were. That's the stereotype. I don't like the stereotype. I don't like it, but that's just how it goes. Oh.
Well, I have a very important question now for Claire Corlett.
4-0. Yep.
I'm telling you, the Wild. That's the way to go.
Yes! Thank you, Natalie Sharp.
Well, actually, yeah, Natalie Sharp back there. We'll talk about Speedy and Stretch in a moment. I got a very, very important question to ask Claire Corlett here. How is it that you avoid creepers in Minecraft?
Okay, so, please, by a show of hands, who watches Tobuscus?
Wow.
Okay, so, as you might know, Tobuscus is a YouTuber, and when he sees a creeper, he presses it on peaceful mode, which is cheating. And I do not cheat in Minecraft. I actually just, what? Brohuff? Okay. No. I just, oh, right, there's this new thing. No, in a minute. Rejected.
Whoa.
I either take some health points off, which is kind of sad because I usually run out of food very easily, or I just kill him with a sword if I have a sword, which I usually don't because I'm very dumb. But yeah. What? Pardon?
He said
He said you're smart.
He said false.
Oh, come on! Seriously? anyways, so Maddy, would you like to tell them about the new handshake thing or whatever that's going on?
Excuse me.
Yes,
I brought that up.
I
brought that up. I have to take initiative here.
Well, too bad.
Okay, ready?
Okay,
Ready?
they're gonna. Okay, it's a thing called. What is it called? Is it called Pinkie Hoof? It's a Pinkie Hoof. It's for babies and for like smaller people who can't bro hoof. And it's basically just using your pinky.
Okay, ready?
And,
Watch this. We will
I have
Okay,
no idea what they're doing.
here's a live demonstration. You will soon see what is happening here. Okay, ready? Okay, ready? Go.
That seems like it would take a whole lot of setup. To do just, you'd have to set it up. You'd have to, get the right spacing, and you have to go in slow-mo.
Yeah.
It's like a chest bump except with your pinky. So it's really epic. Except
And you have to fall backwards too.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Well, before we go to audience questions, I got one more question for you. So actually, if you guys want to start lining up here for audience questions, that microphone there, make sure the kids get to ask first, and then also just remember that Screwball here is going to be going through making sure your questions are all safe for work, as it were. But I wanted to ask you guys, excuse me just one moment, or I should say I wanted to bring up really quick that, first of all, if you guys didn't notice, Natalie Sharp is in the room here. Natalie, could you stand up for a second? She is one of the... as her glasses give away, she is one of the spies in the night.
Actually, you know what? That could be the new meme that we should start is the spy sunglasses.
There we go.
Yes.
Maybe have like the CMCs wearing the spy sunglasses or something. Oh, maybe. Okay.
Wait,
Well, but real quick, I did want to, just point out that actually, Michelle, you're about to start a variety show that you've been working on for a while called Speedy and Stretch. I know you are Speedy. Natalie back there is Stretch, and I wanted to know if you could just quickly talk about that.
Okay. Well, Speedy and Stretch is a comedy variety show, as you said. And it is basically, there's got 4 episodes so far. And that's going to be our first marketing thing. Now, Claire is featured in quite a few things, which is awesome, because she's hilarious. And in every episode...
It was a blast. Thank you for... Yeah.
You seem so
Thank you.
enthusiastic.
Thank you. No.
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 Fine then. And there'll be about 4 mini things in each episode. 90% of the time there'll be a song in the episode. And it is me and Natalie trying to entertain you. And hopefully it's very professionally filmed by Natalie Sharp's brother, Alex Sharp, who's currently in LA, and he is absolutely fantastic. And wherever he is, bro Pinkie.
Pinkie Alex.
All right. Yes.
I've just been handed something.
Oh dear. Oh.
I'm going to pass them down. We got to be surreptitious about this.
Okay.
Wait, no, let's turn around. Let's turn around.
Okay, hold on.
There we go.
Oh, okay, hold on.
They've got to set it up. There you go. Deal with it, right? All right. You've got a question, sir.
Yes. How'd you all first feel with your ponies, and how'd you come up with the voices for them?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's a really good question, actually. You want to start?
I'll
Maddy?
start. Okay. Well, I read they give us a little description on our sides, and I read it, and Scootaloo was a tomboy. The first thing I thought of when I heard a tomboy was it's got to have a rough voice, like Scootaloo, like a, yeah.
Like a yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's,
It's a technical term.
Like a yeah.
Scientific. How about you?
Well, As I said, I think in the previous question, I don't actually know exactly what I did for Apple Bloom. I just kind of did some sort of high country accent. Well, after I read the description, she's supposed to be cute, but sometimes she doesn't know sometimes she can be a little bit whiny. But she'll always come back and be nice and apologize in the end. So I just wanted to make her cute, but then I wanted to make her serious. So I remember one of the lines was something where she got serious, and then she was happy again. Kind of like you touch it, you bad. We take cash or credit. I don't think it was that specifically, but I think they were leaning towards that to see if I could bring that kind of character into this character. Yeah.
It's a technical term.
Like a yeah.
Inception.
So.
Sorry. Ma'am, are you done?
Yes.
Okay. Well, when I first saw the description, as Maddy said before, they always give you a description, just a couple of words or a small paragraph about what they want you to sort of have the character to be. So they said it was cute. They wanted it cute and funny and sweet and just like a kind of an annoying sister, because she has a sister Rarity, as you all know. And they also wanted her to be a singer. So the singing was the only part that I was kind of nervous about, because I'm not really a singer. I don't really like singing that much, but that's the part that I had to work on the most. And yeah, I mean, I had to have a really high voice, because I just think that's what sort of cute small people need to do. They have to have a high voice. And by the way, some of you were asking if the voice cracks. That is not on purpose. That just happens because it's my voice. So yeah, it's cute.
All right, thank you.
So besides the ponies that you voiced for, would you have a different OC, and what kind of pony would they be?
Can you wait? I didn't hear.
Okay.
Can you repeat that again?
Can you repeat the question? Just eat the microphone.
Besides the ponies that you voiced for in the actual show, would you have a different OC, and what kind of pony would they be?
Oh, I see. So if besides the characters that we play, if we were a fan, what would our OC be? Okay,
if we would make one up, or if we would choose another one that's already in the show.
Make one up.
Make
Yeah.
one up. Okay.
That's what I thought.
If I were to make one up, oh geez, that's really hard. That's a
I know,
great
you have to
question.
think about it.
Oh, my talent, like my cutie mark. Yeah, my cutie mark would probably be sort of like Pinkie Pie's, some balloons or something, because I really like hyper characters, and if I got to do a hyper character, that's my probably one of my favorite voices to do, is just to be really hyper and excited and eating cookies all the time, and yeah.
Do you have a Pinkie Pie impression?
Oh. Chimichanga, chimicherry, chimichanga, chimicherry, chimichanga. Which sounds better? Chimichanga, chimicherry, chimichanga, chimicherry. Woo!
Yeah, me and Claire are like Pinkie Pies, and then Maddie's the Twilight, trying to say, stop, sit, stay.
Doesn't really work out. But if, I think my cutie mark would be something like a paintbrush or something, because I'm super into art.
She is an
kind of
amazing
art
artist.
She drew something that I literally looked over and was like, whoa, did an animator give that to you? She drew it. She could literally
She drew it
be
in
an
like 3
animator
seconds.
for her
I'm
own
like,
character.
What?
10 seconds flat.
Hello? When were you going to tell me this, ma'am?
What is this?
And yeah, I think I would be a Pegasus, because it would be awesome to fly.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for that question. That was very fun.
Show of hands, how many of you in the crowd are already thinking about drawing this? Yeah, uh-huh.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun.
I think I would be.
That's so cute.
I think I'd be a unicorn because I love magic. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Harry Potter, so that'd be like the coolest thing ever. I'm such a Gryffindor. I would be. I think it'd be pink and then blue. I could be pink and then light blue.
Why those colors, Michelle?
Because pink and blue are my favorite colors. Like bright pink.
I think I would have to be. Sorry, I think I would have to have like a perfectly white mane, and then
awesome.
and then orange and purple body.
Yes.
Or sorry.
I love
Orange. No. Orange body and purple. I think I would be rainbow. Actually. After all that, why not?
Yeah, I just look like Rainbow Dash.
What do you think of the new mod for Minecraft, the My Little Brownie?
Well, Mine
I
Little
don't
Pony.
know what it is.
Well, that is a fantastic question. Thank you.
friend's obsessed
that
with
was
I have
punny.
not downloaded that, but I do watch the Yogscast. Who are Yogscast fans? Yeah! Dinky hole! Okay, sorry. I watched them play that, and I've kept thinking to myself, I'm like, dude, you really need to download this. This is my evil guy on the shoulder. He's like, dude, you need to download this. He's like, yeah, but I don't have time. Why should I do that? Well, because everyone else it's like the cool thing now, so you gotta get into it. And I still have not downloaded it. Oops. But, yeah, but I would like to try that out sometime. That does sound really fun. But I don't think I would really play that as a Let's Play. I would just kind of test it out, because why not? It's fun.
Well, and you told me something earlier yesterday that I want to, put you on the spot for. You're a fan of Pewdiepie. Little known fact.
My name is Pewdiepie. Yeah. I don't think I watch him as much as I would like to. I mean, I watch his Happy Wheels, of course. Who can forget his little boy voice? I mean, it's amazing. But, but yeah. I watch Pewdiepie, if you didn't know. So.
Go ahead.
Hi, girls.
Hello.
That was creepy. Come on. Come on. Funny, though.
I'm so sorry. My question is, who is your favorite background pony?
Applejack. Really?
That was mean.
That's no way to say bonbon.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh, I know. Okay, this is really stupid. It wasn't a pony. It was one of the cows. Legit.
That's fantastic.
Oh my gosh. It was one of the cows when Applejack and Winona are chasing them and they're going to like crash over Ponyville. And just the cow's face was like so out of it. It just reminded me, or it was sort of like a cow derpy. It was like
What action was he doing?
he was like this.
No, was he eating grass, or what was he doing?
Like
what was his purpose?
Oh no, he's like
How many spots did he have? Was he brown? Was he black? Was he white? Did he have horns?
They'll find out in the
What was
next
his
10
black
minutes.
with
Do you have
white
teeth?
spots or white with black spots?
What? I never asked that.
Wanna go?
Where?
And now you know why Maddy Peters is sitting in the middle.
So true, so true.
Okay, does Tom the Boulder count as a background pony?
Yeah.
Not a pony. I guess nobody's really doing ponies, but
Oh, I don't remember. Did I say background character or pony?
Tom is best.
Okay.
Why do you like Tom?
Because he's awesome.
Okay,
He's
everyone
not a rock.
knows.
I thought he was a jewel.
He's
Well,
a
no,
diamond.
Rarity
never mind.
thinks he's a jewel.
I know.
Duh.
She's trying to be rare.
I was.
Didn't you see Discord, man?
I did. Okay, the whole maze thing. I watched it.
Yeah?
I watched it.
You
It's
get
2
that?
episodes. I
Uh-huh.
watched it.
I know. Weren't those awesome? I want chocolate rain, man. I say chocolate rain all the way.
Yeah. Cotton candy, clouds, and everything. That's amazing. I want to eat that.
Chaos is magic. That was, someone showed me a poster today. It was really cool. It was all the bad guys.
Oh,
and they were all
yeah.
like,
Yeah, there's like there's Discord, and then there's what was the girl's name who married yeah. She was her evil character was on that. It was so cool, and then there was like the bad bulldogs and everything. It was really
my
awesome.
favorite part was right in the
And
center.
Diamond Tiara, sorry.
In the in the
And
middle,
Silver Spoon.
Right in the
Sorry.
front, it was Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon, and they're like
Banging their heads
"Woo!"
into like the ground. They were like, "Get out of my life!"
So evil, but they're
Well,
pink.
okay. The second part is a much shorter answer. Celestia or Luna, and you can only pick one.
Luna.
Actually, I was getting carried away, but my favorite background character, I don't know if this really counts, is the little babies. I love them. Oh, sorry, little ponies.
Well,
Yeah.
They're so cute.
since
And they're kind of evil, though, to be honest. they're like attacking Pinkie Pie. That's like a criminal.
I would get entertained though if she smacked a bag of flour on her head.
Yeah,
That'd be
that would
funny.
be pretty funny. I mean, seriously.
Be like
Who would think
Snoo!
We didn't get answers from Maddie or from you on that. Celestia or Luna.
well, since I want to be like Rainbow Dash, and Rainbow Dash is so loyal, I'd have to say stay loyal to Celestia.
Well,
Uh-oh.
Oh.
This is like the tiebreaker. Luna, Celestia, whose team am I going to be on? I think I would have to be Luna.
You guys are just saying that because Nicole Oliver's no longer in town. You can get away with it.
Well, technically, after Luna turned back good, then you have to be loyal to both of them.
Exactly.
So, they're still awesome.
All right, sir, you have a
like-
question.
Hello, girls.
Hello.
I got a question. What are your favorite moments about the Cutie Mark Crusaders? Because I got a few favorite moments. I mean, I like you, Corlett, about when you did an impression of Rarity, when you said about the pig. Oh my, what a repulsive monstrosity. That
Yeah.
thing needs a head-to-toe makeover. And also, Creber, I also love your I like Apple Bloom's burping and
Yeah.
her I want it
Exactly.
now. Yeah, her I want it now catchphrase. And when you did the same voice of Sweetville, I love that song, the Hush Now, Quiet Now song.
Yeah.
And also for you, Madeline, you know that song I couldn't get out of my head is that Cutie Mark Crusaders song.
Oh,
Yeah, when you, I love that part when you all, when the Cutie Mark Crusaders messed up on the stage and they break everything.
That's a really tough question, but fantastic once again. Wow, you guys have really good questions. Oh, geez. My favorite moment would have to be when, and I was kind of the leader in this episode. I was just like walking around and when Cheerly and Big Mac.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna.
I
say
know,
that.
I know.
I knew you were
I
gonna
know.
say that.
But Cheerly and Big Mac is, leaning closer, leaning closer, leaning closer. You have something in your teeth. Oh, come on! Like, who does not love that scene? Be honest.
That made me laugh so hard.
I just
Just
kept
perfect
watching it
timing.
over
You're
and
like,
over. And of
then
course,
it's-
all the little squeaks. Those are pretty fun to rewatch. I forget that I do like so many of them.
You're making grape juice?
Aw.
This is a chore?
I kind of like when I say,
Don't call me things I don't know the meaning of.
Yeah.
that was pretty fun.
Is the question, what was your favorite to record or what was your favorite to watch?
Oh.
Maybe you could answer both.
Okay.
Yeah.
My favorite to record was when a lot of people don't consider this a big moment, but I thought I kind of liked it. It was when we were trying to get Shirley to think that wait.
Big
How do I
Mac?
explain this? No. Okay. When Granny Smith is falling asleep, and then Shirley comes to see if she's coming to school.
To school.
And so we're trying to figure out all these ways to say that she can't come. And so finally, when Granny's sleeping, we put these fake glasses on that look like her eyes are open. And then I'm behind her. And then I remember just copying Tabitha's voice. It was the funniest thing. It was like, oh, hello there, Shirley.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't come.
Well, we're running out of time, so we got to keep going here.
Hello there.
Hello.
First, wanted to comment. I'm absolutely impressed with your guys' voice acting skills.
Thank
Absolutely
you.
amazing.
Thank you.
I was gonna get a reaction out of Skulu for something, but since we're running out of time, I'll skip that. The Cutie Mark Crusaders theme song. I've heard rumors that there was actually an original version of that song that actually sounded pretty good. Is this true? And if so, would you be able to perhaps give a quick performance of it so we can actually hear what you sound like singing?
Well, I don't think there was an original version where it was good, but I do know that when I went in there, I wasn't sure exactly how terrible to make it. So my first take was like a little bit better, and then it got progressively worse and worse and worse.
On purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually don't know about that. Original meaning like first ever recorded?
My understanding of the rumor was that there was a recording of it that apparently sounded too good to use for the episode. So then
That's possible
Well,
rumor.
when you record something, there is many takes for it. So maybe that's just what the rumor was. Like
Okay.
there was probably like she said, it gets better, and then you can't use the good ones, so then you have to get worse.
I did
and
lots
worse
of
and
takes.
worse.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it was like the demo, because I think we did a demo and then we did it.
There's a demo, but
Or maybe we didn't do a demo for that episode.
I didn't do the demo.
For the song.
Anyway.
No, actually, I don't think there. Wow, I don't think actually there was a demo for that song. That's weird.
Okay.
Well, and I think the trick with this too is that any song you guys sing, I mean, it takes a lot of preparation, a lot of warming up, and a lot of preparing. So I mean, you're gonna end up with a lot of different takes of it in the first place anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Like maybe even over 20.
And I wanted to ask you a quick question. Thanks for the question. I wanted to ask you a quick
great
question
question.
because I keep hearing this from all different voice actors. Do you guys have a lot of fun with like the incidental noises, like the belches, the squeaks? I mean, I know that Tabitha told me that it was her favorite thing to do. Michelle, you're smiling.
Oh, yes. Okay. A lot of people have asked me on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube if I did that burp. That really long burp when I was eating an apple. When I was watching Applejack jump what are those called? The horse jumps?
Cavalettis?
Hurdles?
I do ride horses,
Well, like,
so that's probably what they
don't
are.
want anyway, I think they have a specific name if they're for horse jumping, but anyway. Off topic.
No.
And I remember Terry, our voiceover director, made me eat a cookie. And, that was a really hard job. And so I
hard.
ate it, and then he said, okay, do the biggest burp you possibly can. So I was like, exactly. And that was my favorite.
That's that's fun to do. Whenever you have to. My favorite thing is screaming. Like whenever they ask me.
Of course.
Yep.
Well, like duh. I love screaming.
Love to scream.
Yes, I do. When I scream, I always like to I always read exactly what I'm supposed to do so that I don't have to do it again. Because in case my voice gets all like, you can't even hear me, then it would be. Yeah, thank you. In case my voice gets all pony, then I can't do it again, and that means that we fail, and I failed.
Okay,
Fail.
one last question real quick.
Okay, I'll try to make this count. Not only are you guys heart-stoppingly cute and incredibly talented, I just have to thank you for that. What is your favorite brony experience?
Right here,
Like
right now.
online or like just in
any,
this con?
Just
'Cause
any brony experience. It can
In
be absolutely
Seattle,
anything.
right here, the past 3 days.
Like we said earlier, it's phenomenal how many people come to this convention.
Yeah, astonishing. It's like,
And like when we're signing autographs, I don't know about you guys, but I'm just like, I can hardly speak. I'm just like, oh yeah, hi, how are you doing today? And then I sign it. It's like, dude, this person, like if they say, oh yeah, what's your YouTube? And I was like, oh yeah, thanks. Like, it's so much support that you guys give. And I mean, once again, brohoof to all of you, because seriously, you guys are amazing. I mean, I've been in some other cartoons, and there is not a single like phantom like you guys that are like. There's not even a phantom. I was just gonna say that you guys are the coolest, which you are, but like there's no other cartoon that I've been in that has so many people. Like this is why it's my first convention, is because there's no other show that really like has this many people. Anyways,
Yeah.
it's just phenomenal.
Not even
I can't
close for me
speak
either.
because I'm speechless.
oh, yeah.
And
Even though I just
How?
my
I don't know.
my favorite brony thing, I have to say. I mean, this is all amazing, like this whole
Yes.
convention and everything. But for those of you who donated to my charity and like the Traveling Pony Museum who helped me like organize a fundraiser and everything, thank you so much. That was amazing. We raised like over $11,000. So
Stand up if you were part of that. Please stand up.
That was Ink for Africa. Yeah.
Stand up. Stand up. Whoever was part of that, please stand up. Keep clapping.
Well, and I should say too, I mean, Michelle, you're also right now doing a very conspicuous thing to raise some money for charity. You're doing your album, and it's raising money for Planned Internationals because Andy is a girl campaign. Ongoing inside joke. Because I am a
Andy.
girl campaign. Maybe you could quick talk about your album and what it's done so far.
Well, it just released it last night, and super excited about it. I'm really glad on how it turned out, and the portion of the proceeds will be going to a fantastic movement called Because I Am a Girl, and it's basically supporting young women and girls in third world countries, supporting them with schools and insurance and saving their lives. It's fabulous.
And she's been working really hard at this. We've been doing a weekly show called Saturday Night Songs. You might have heard of it. And she's been releasing songs and raising money for charity. So again, I think it's a great effort, and it really is because bronies out there are donating, buying these tracks. So it's awesome. Well, all right, guys. I think before we do a final round of applause for these guys, I want to do one more round of applause for their parents and all the people who helped them out.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you. And Dad. That's somewhere.
I love you, Mommy. I love you, Daddy.
And then, of course,
I love you.
No, wait, ready?
Okay, wait, 1, 2.
I love you.
all right, and then I think these guys deserve some applause themselves. The Cutie Crusaders. Claire Corlett, Maddy Peters,
Thank
and
you
Michelle
guys
Creber.
for coming out. This was amazing.
You guys.
All right, thanks everyone.
You guys are so supportive. You're so fantastic. Just being around this kind of environment I'm so fortunate, And I thank every single one of you for being so awesome. I can't do it. Andy has
Andy,
to do it.
come up here. Do it. The rest. Okay.
Come up.
Come up here.
You know you have to.
There you go.
Hey. No.
Yes, you did it.
I think I did again.
Okay, this is for the Cutie Mark Crusaders for being so awesome! Woo!
All right. Well, and this guy also worked on that album that we were just talking about. So, guys,
Yes.
the CDs, I've just been told, are available for sale in the back of the room. You guys should buy them. It goes towards a charity.
Yo, dog, I heard you like glasses.
Today,
Thank
I'm gonna
him.
wear 'em.
Round of applause for him.
Final grab.
All right. Well, I'm getting ugly looks from the organizer, so we got to go.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.